Hey, what's up guys, Dallmyd here. Today with my friends Brandon and Tristan, and if you guys have been fans of our YouTube channels, you know that we love coming down here at the river to look for lost treasure. But it's honestly a lot deeper than that. We love coming out here to reunite people with lost items, but also clean up the river a little bit so it's safer for not only people, but for the animals within it.
You know, when we first started doing this, we came out here and just had a good time. There weren't too many regulations in place, but as time went on, unfortunately, there were a few drownings. You know, these people lost their lives, so with that, you know, regulations were put in place to really keep everybody safe out here at the river. And one of the main regulations was actually wearing a PFD.
So with that regulation in mind, we came out here with a standard life jacket, but we quickly realized that there were some big issues with this. With a typical vest, it's just very difficult for us to go underneath the water to look for treasure. You know, obviously you're just gonna bounce right back up. We did a lot of research trying to think outside the box here, and I found a triathlon swimmer's PFD, and what this is basically like a little pouch on your leg, and if you're in trouble you pull the tab and it inflates to a life jacket which you could put around your neck. I thought this would be perfect for us to use down here at the river because it doesn't have any like flotation, but if we were in trouble we can pull the tab and, you know, then just put it around your neck and we'd be good to go. But Brandon, Tristan and I were out here looking for treasure and a police officer stopped us.
To make sure that I had a life preserver on and following the city coordinates.
Right. Are you doing that today?
Yes, sir.
You have a life preserver on now?
Yes sir. Well, PFD.
No, I'm not telling you, I'm telling him right now. The personal flotation device.
This is
a
personal flotation device.
You have it on, are you wearing it?
Yeah, we're wearing it on our leg.
No. It's on my leg.
No sir, that's not
Able
not
to pull out at any moment that I need it.
Should we pull it to show you?
No.
So that day we were wearing a very non-traditional PFD that was located on our leg. The officer that approached us from the river vault was very confused and quick to jump and write us a ticket because it wasn't your normal life vest that's on your chest. So at that moment, Jake demonstrated how the PFD actually worked. There was still a lot of confusion between us and the officer, so a supervisor was called in to clear up the situation.
No. Tell you what, you bring that to court with you, okay?
Hold on.
No.
Oh my goodness.
There you go.
There's actually a gray area in the law that states you must be wearing your PFD. Now, us and the officer talked about this, and we were kind of confused on if that meant wearing it on our leg constitute as actually wearing the PFD, or does the law really state that we have to be wearing it on our chest like an actual active life vest? It's physically on my body, so am I not wearing it? Are you not wearing that camera right now?
Yeah.
Are you not wearing your gun?
Yeah.
Is it on you?
It's where it's supposed to be at.
Okay, well this was where it was supposed to be at, on my leg.
You want to talk to the supervisor? Sure. Okay. You what now?
Oh, scuba diving.
You want to talk to the supervisor? Hey, how you doing?
Good, how you doing?
Good, awesome.
So we were approached by Mr. Dawson because it looked like we weren't wearing a PFD.
Yeah.
And he went ahead and said that he's going to give us the benefit of the doubt, give us a warning here. We're trying to do the right thing, and we thought this would be the right thing. We saw triathlon swimmers using these, and basically it looks just like this right here. You pull a tab if you're in trouble. It inflates.
Since I'm unfamiliar with it, is that what you're talking about right there?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And when you do it, you pull a tab, it inflates just like this.
Okay. Well, I guess when he initially saw you, didn't see it on.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it.
But that's why he's gonna approach you.
So after speaking with the supervisor, the first issue that we came across was that the PFD was not Coast Guard approved. And the second issue was whether or not we can actually pull the PFD, inflate it, and put it around our neck while we're in trouble in the river.
Are you going to have enough time to pull the string, pull that on, and put it on like it's supposed to be worn properly, okay? Is it going to do that? Can you do that?
Yeah.
Probably not. If you get into, well, maybe you could, maybe you couldn't.
Like the person,
yeah, that's right.
Training,
maybe or maybe not. But that's not what it's, whether you have the skills. Certainly you have probably really good skills, a whole lot better than I would. I guarantee you that. Yes. I'll get out there and I'll sink. But it's what the law says, whether it's properly worn. You know, what's this right here? Without wearing a personal flotation device. Is that around your leg, or is it like around you like you're properly supposed to be wearing it? That's the issue.
Doesn't specify properly worn in.
Well, it doesn't. And it does not say properly worn. It says shall be worn.
Okay.
So that's open up to interpretation. So that's why in other words, not to cut you off, but in other words, if the officer wanted to write a citation for this, he could do it. He could do it, and you go to court, and you present that, and he'll present that in court. He didn't do that. Yeah. He didn't do it. Yeah. But he could, and that's why I came back down here to let you guys know, wait a minute. Yeah, he could because of this right here. without wearing a personal flotation device.
And that's
And the
where
whole
it's
thing
like,
is about
as
wearing.
if you were to read that as it is, like, wear a flotation device, a personal flotation device. If it's on your person, if it's on your body, I'm not trying to disagree or agree.
And we may we obviously are probably disagreeing,
Right.
And that's okay, but it's just what the law means.
Yeah.
Supervisor was confused, we were confused, and right then and there he decided not to write us a ticket because he really didn't know what to do either. So he took it to the higher ups, talked to the judge.
Until I talk to somebody, and I will call you hopefully tomorrow, because that's the first thing when I come in. I come in at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. That's the first thing I'm going to go. I don't have any, unless something else comes up, I don't have anything, and I'll do that, and I'll call you. I'll be more than happy to call you. I won't forget. If I don't find out, I'll at least leave you a message.
The judge then deemed that the vest in our thigh was not suitable for everyone, so they decided to write it off and say, you know, we're not allowed to use that vest. So that is when we decided to look further into the next option. At this point, we're back to the drawing board. We're really not too sure what to do. If we wear a typical vest, like I said, we're gonna be floating up to the surface and we can't do what we love to do here at the river. So we had to think outside the box. We want to wear something that would be safe for anyone and everyone to use. You know, the thigh was a cool concept, but you know, like maybe not everyone could pull it and put it around their neck. So we all started browsing websites and we found a company called Hyde, and this is called the Wingman vest. And I think this is gonna be the solution to all our problems, and it's gonna be the greatest vest that we can actually use out here in the river at this moment.
It's the game changer.
It is the game changer.
Absolutely.
So we shot Hyde an email and we talked a little bit about what we do here at the river and here on YouTube. And they're willing to work with us 100%, and they're gonna back us here, and they actually sent us all these vests for the team. This vest is very similar to the one we had on our leg, but the thing that like makes this one way better is the fact that when we pull this vest, we don't have to look for the PFD floating around the river to put it around our neck. It automatically inflates. And that is what the main issue we ran into with the police officers. They just wanted us to be able to, like, if we needed something, to pull it
And have it instantly.
Yeah, and just have it
no
instantly.
second steps.
Mhm. As YouTubers, we know that we have a huge influence with people who want to come down here and swim. We've met thousands of people this year that are all fans of the YouTube channels, and we just want to back something that we 100% support, and we think this is the best vest that we can actually use right now in the market. It's Coast Guard approved. It's super easy to use. All you got to do is pull this tab, it inflates. Now, we really respect the officers. I know that their main job is to try to keep everyone safe, and they're just doing their job. And you know, for us, we're just trying to figure out the best solution for us to be able to do what we love to do. And because, you know, we have a big influence here, we just want to make sure everyone else is also coming out here and doing what we like to do as well, but safely. You know, guys, like, I think it's our job to be able to sport something off that we stand behind, that we feel that anyone can use down here while swimming, freediving, scuba diving, or anything, that we know that they're going to be 100% safe. And I think this is going to be the best vest if you want to swim and go underneath the water. I'm going to show you guys how it works real quick. All right, it's super simple. All you got to do is just put it around your chest, 2 clips right here, and pull this tab if you're in danger. You guys ready? Hey, this is awesome. I think this one's a lot better than the leg one, just because it floats up right around your neck and you don't really have to look for it. You know, it's great to have something like this to keep you buoyant only when you need it. So if you're in trouble, pull the tab, it floats you up to the surface, but it doesn't hold you underneath the water like a typical standard life jacket. So I think this is going to be a great addition to our river treasure hunting. What's it look like in the back?
You look so. Oh, this is kind of cool. Your little CO2
Oh, that's
thing.
where the CO2
That's kind of cool. That's pretty awesome.
These vests are actually reusable. There's a CO2 cartridge in the back. You can actually bring that to a bike shop, and I'm pretty sure you can refill it, or you can buy another one just for a few bucks. But they hooked us up with a bunch of them so we can demonstrate how these work. Brandon, you want to pull yours?
Up.
Come on, give it a
Oh
try.
my day! I'm gonna pull it, brother. Going down. I'm gonna go down.
All right,
I'm going
go
down. I'm going down. I'm up, brother! I'm up! That was so much fun. I actually really like that. Look at this. Hands and feet, baby. No, that was actually pretty legit. Hey, but for real, like, this is hardcore. I thought this was gonna be like really soft plastic, but it's like it's a durable fabric, man. That thing's not busting. So to deflate this, you can actually push right here, and it'll deflate this whole mechanism. You just repack it in here, put another CO2 tank on, and you're good to go. So if something happens, you can actually blow this back up with your mouth. It's like a straw blowing air back into it. Fills it right back up.
That's pretty cool.
See you later, dude.
You can actually use this vest for more than just swimming or scuba diving. You can actually use it while you're kayak fishing, or if you're just out and about on the lake having a good time. In my opinion, this is better than just a typical vest. This is like a tool. You can actually put on stuff to this vest. So here we have a camelback, and you can put this camelback within this jacket. So if you're out fishing and you're thirsty, you can just take it from your vest And I think this is a great tool. Like, they're thinking outside the box. It's just not a typical vest, and that's what we love about this company. Now, we really respect the police officers out here. We know that they're only doing their job and trying to keep everyone super safe out here. And you know, it's just terrible when we hear like bad news that someone drowned out here. It's just it's very unfortunate, and it's super sad for the families. And you know, we want to do our best part to be able to provide and show off something that, you know, that could be a better solution for people who want to swim out here in the river. And we do think that this company right here, this Hyde vest, is the best solution right now to be able to swim out here and do everything we love to do, and you know, just be able to do it without like a typical life jacket. So, you know, big thank you to Hyde again for reaching out and hooking us up with all these vests. I really do appreciate it. If you guys want to check out some of their products, I'll put a link in the description below. You can use my code for a discount, but I'm trying to actually get this vest in all the local stores as well. But we really do think this is like the best vest to use out here at the river. I want to say a big thank you to the police officers and Hyde for helping us out, and I'm looking forward to seeing anyone and everyone wearing these vests down here at the river. So there's simple instructions on the back how to rearm this device. All you have to do is lift this flap up right here, unscrew the used CO2 cartridge, put this lever down right here, and then put your new one on. Just like that. That's how you do it. What the hell happened? What happened there?
You didn't read the instructions.